Hi, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. I get a lot of questions about interfacing and they don't understand what type of interfacing they should use. So I'm going to try to explain a little bit about what interfacing is used for and what types I use. So here is a pattern that has a shirt on it that's got a collar. Now there's no cuffs on it. Often in clothing, they ask you to put interfacing in the collars, if there's any cuffs, and also if there's buttons. So that you would put interfacing along the two sides where the buttons would go. And the information about the type of interfacing they ask you to get is on the back, but sometimes they're not very clear. For instance, this one just says fusible interfacing. Well, that all depends on how stiff you want that collar or how soft you want that collar to be. So here is some examples of interfacing right here. This is light fusible interfacing. And it's got little, you can't see it on camera, but little tiny beads of glue are on the back. So this is the side you would put against your fabric and you would follow package instructions. This is heavy iron-on interfacing. It doesn't have beads of glue, it just has a coating of glue that's, I think, just sprayed on, and it's shiny. So if you're using this kind of interfacing, you kind of have to go and hold it up against the light, and if it shines, that's the glue side. And then here is fusible fleece. Now this is very soft and fuzzy on one side, and then it's got glue on the other side. Now if I was going to do this collar here, I might do the collar anywhere from a lightweight or to a medium weight because it looks like they're just using cotton. But there's also featherweight, which is even lighter than the lightweight. There's also extra heavy fusible interfacing. Now, I don't use very much of the fusible fleece. I'm kind of still on the fence about if I like it or not. Some people love it. So if you love a particular product, then that's what you want to use if you get great results. I use a lot of the medium to heavy interfacing in tote bags a lot. I use some of the medium interfacing in clothing when it calls for it. But I usually make very few tops that have collars like this and cuffs on them. I mostly make very simple little tops. Now, here is another product called Fuse and Shape. I have not used this yet, but this is two-sided iron-on interfacing. And on here, it shows different projects you can do. So you could see all these great things that you can make with this Fuse and Shape. That doesn't mean you can't make it with the heavy iron-on interfacing or the fleece. So let me show you a website you can go to get even more information about these products. Most of the interfacings that I just showed you are made by a company called Pellon. They're a very large manufacturer of all types of interfacings, cotton battings, polyester battings, webbing, all types of products. So you go out onto your internet and enter in the search block pellonprojects.com. And when you open up the Pellon website page, you're going to see a title says Projects. Click on Projects, and then you're going to see on the left-hand side beginner projects, intermediate projects, and advanced projects. Also, off to the right-hand side, you're going to see all these different categories of projects that you can make. So if you're a beginner, go to the beginner section, and in there it will list everything. If you're interested in getting information about the products itself, all the different uses for each one, you'd go back to the first page that I showed you where you clicked on projects, and you would click on products. And there it's going to list every product by category. If it's cotton batting, if it's fusible web, you would click on all of those links. So if you're confused about interfacings and all of the different cotton battings, there's so much information. I don't know everything about every product. I often go there to get that information. So try going there. You're going to love the projects. They're simple, they're easy, they're beautiful, and they give you all the information. Now let's take a look at a couple examples of batting. Your batting can be used in pot holders, placemats, table runners, of course, quilts, bed quilts, lap quilts, so many things you can use cotton batting in. So that's what this is down here. On top, this is polyester batting. Now this is the extra loft. This is about a 1/2 inch wide. And I love this stuff. I use this in small baby quilts because they're very fluffy and kind of puffy looking. And it's real easy to work with, and it's very affordable. And you can buy it in packages in the baby quilt size or crib size. And that's what's really nice about it. You can go ahead and just, well, what am I making? You can get it all the way up to king size bed if you want to. Now your cotton batting, I like, and there's a variety of brands. I happen to like the Warm and Natural. That's what this piece is. Now, most of your cotton batting looks pretty much the same, but not all of it is 100% cotton. The Warm and Natural, I used to buy it by the great big large rolls that you get off of the bolts in the fabric stores, those big large rolls. And back years ago, it would cost me maybe $150 to $200, and it would last me a really long time. The last time I bought one, it was $250, and now it's even more. So to buy the Warm and Natural, you can buy it by the yard. It's gotten very, very expensive. So I have gone to the blend where it's cotton and polyester blend. Pellon makes it. It's not my favorite, but it is more affordable, and you can still do a lot of things with it. Well, I hope I've helped clear up some of the confusion with all of the different interfacings. Remember, go to PellonProjects.com. They have tote bags, placemats, home decor, everything. They even have a variety of foam products. I ran out of some of my foam, otherwise I would have shown it to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you look below for links to other tutorials that we have. We have a lot of beginners sewing projects. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page. And if you're interested in other tips of the week, I've got lots of those. There'll be a link down there so you can watch some of the other tips of the week. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up button. Don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, click on that red subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Don't forget to click on the bell. I'm Cheryl, and this is a lot of mayonnaise. See you next time, and happy sewing!